All right. Leaving a Black Rock. Man, this restaurant's pretty damn good, man. Pretty damn good. Damn. I'm full, but I'm not overwhelmingly full. Nice ass place, man. Black Rock. Black Rock. Yeah, I feel good, man. I needed that shit in my life. I'm gonna keep making these videos until y'all get it through y'all fucking heads, cause I already know what's going on. That's why I don't be out here like that. But some of y'all, you're still in a fantasy. You still don't understand attraction. You still don't want to accept reality. So this is how people get caught up in a lot of bullshit. As a man, the moment I see signs of a woman not caring, then fuck her. And I hate to say it that way, but that's the way you have to be. Because the only thing that's going to happen is you're just going to get played yourself. You got to understand that a lot of people out here are talking. You're not the only fucking person they're talking to. You're very lucky if you are with somebody who is only talking to you. Even in a relationship, even if you're married. You got married people out here who ain't just talking to just that person, man. So just imagine when you're talking to people just on the strength. You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like these people are at home reading Bibles and shit and not going out. It's very rare that, like the situation I'm in right now. You see me, I'm just going back home. I came to eat at Black Rock. Now I'm going back home to chill. Most people don't have that in them, man. Especially, like, I don't even have kids or anything. So there's nothing holding me back, right? There's nothing holding me back from talking to this girl or that girl, whatever. You get the point. But understand, man, a lot of reasons why men don't want to take you out and all this other shit. Number one, they ain't that interested. Bottom line, if they was that interested, they would do it. But here's the real problem about why men are the way they are. And women don't want to accept this, but I'm about to drop it on y'all. I'm watching a lady trap myself. Grown people do grown shit. Grown people go on vacations and shit like that. We don't have to be out partying every damn night, you know what I mean? But hey, that's a whole nother topic. You know, I like a woman who don't have to be out partying and all that bullshit. Honestly, I'm not cool and all that. I mean, yeah, we can go out and do shit. I just don't like a person who needs to be around a lot of people, because they can't be with one person. But anyways, let me tell y'all, man, why I mean, this is the cold hard truth. Why a lot of men won't take you out, won't buy you roses and all this other bullshit. The first I already said, because they don't really like you. Plain and simple. Stop making excuses for people who really don't like you. There's no excuse for it. Even if a woman does like me and she don't text me good morning at least like every other day or something, then I can only assume that she's talking to somebody else and she don't like me. Because there's no fucking way on God's green earth that a woman likes you and doesn't text you. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Of course the woman's going to say, oh, nah, I like you. And nah, don't believe the words. Don't believe the words of a man either. I'm trying to keep it on a woman subject, not a man subject, because it's about the women on this video. Another reason they don't like you, and the other reason is when men do these things, a lot of women get turned off. They want the guy that acts like he doesn't want them. So the moment the man starts acting like, hey, I like you, I'm gonna text you back. I'm gonna take you out here. I'm gonna give you roses. I'm gonna tell you how much I like you and all. She don't want the shit, man. Women don't want that. They want the guy who ignores them and acts like a fucking dumb 15-year-old. That's why men don't do this. I'm trying to tell y'all women right now, that's why men don't do it. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to do it. And if a woman don't like it, she can get the fuck out of my face. Because I'm not about to fake and be somebody I'm not. The right woman will like it. You see what I mean? So for me, like, I'm going to do that because I know the right woman is going to like that. She's not going to say, oh, man, I'm turned off by that, man. He's too nice and he texts back in 0.5 seconds. I'm just turned off. Nah, the right woman's not going to be turned off. But the men are doing this because, especially the so-called players that don't want one woman, they want multiple women. They're doing this. They're acting like they don't care because they know a woman's more attracted to that. The law of attraction, for whatever fucking reason, decides to make people be more attracted to people who act like they don't care. Praying all the time, partying all the time is a turn off for me. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're not fucking 19 no more. You know what I mean? Partying to me is like going out, like I say, vacations with a girl. All I need in this life of sin is me and my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. I don't need all that other shit. You know what I mean? But this is why these men ain't doing this, man. And it's not going to change. You can only blame, unfortunately, good women can only blame the bad women for this. You can only blame the female players for it. Just like vice versa, I can only blame men players for the way women are. A lot of women are rotten and mean and players and sneaky, deceiving, liars, cheaters. Why? Because a lot of men have caused them to become rotten, mean, deceivers, liars, cheaters. I know it's not the one. I know that woman at some point in her life was trying to be a good woman and she said, fuck this shit, I'm just gonna be a bad woman. I already know. Or she kept trying and trying and trying and she gave the fuck up because men was on some bullshit. I already know. And that's what a lot of men of the so-called, a lot of men, especially good men, this is why they doing this, man. They know that women are more attracted to this. They know the nice guys go get put in that friend zone. Not always. And if you're the guy that a woman wants, then it probably won't happen. But you have to really be that guy because women have a lot of options. So if you a guy that I don't know if I kind of like him and shit, you probably still going in that friend zone. She's still going to be looking at the guy she can't have, so-called can't have. Because he seems more mysterious, more attractive, simply because he's ignoring her and shit. This is how it goes. Same thing with a lot of men. They want women they can't have. I don't. If a woman don't want me, I don't want her. I refuse to, I'm going to try to like a woman. That's why I tell y'all, the moment you start seeing the kickback and the ignoring you, the lack of effort, just leave them alone. Who cares if you was wrong? You might have been wrong and they might have actually liked you. Oh, fucking well, if they liked you that much, they will let you know. Every woman I like, I let know, hey, I like you. If she don't like me back, then fuck it. I can't do nothing else about it. You know what I mean? You can't make people like you or want to put effort into you. You're wasting your time. Life is too short for that. There's too many other people out here for that. But blame your so-called bad bitches, man, because that's what it is. He's soft. I can't stand a soft nigga who bought me roses. That's them. That's why men ain't doing this shit. I'm telling y'all women the truth, man. It's them. It's them other women that y'all defend because it's a woman. But you're not realizing she's not even you. A lot of y'all good women, these other women ain't y'all. Why are you defending them? Just because they're a woman don't mean shit. They not y'all. They don't move like y'all. They don't think like y'all. The shit they be doing to these men, unreal. Lies, deception, deceit. But it falls back on y'all because men, unfortunately, looking at every woman this way now. You know what I mean? Just like some women. It's hard for them to trust a man. They think every man's bad. Most are, but not everyone. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, since the other motherfuckers want to fuck shit up for everybody else, now everybody got to go through this little cleansing process or whatever. And sometimes a woman will actually lose out on a great man because of this. Her own securities caused by them motherfuckers. Caused by other men in her past. Now she's insecure. Now she don't think, there's no way this guy likes me. Let me leave him alone. Let me go back to the lower bottom feeder guy. Because I know he'll like me. And then he still do it wrong anyway. So what's the fucking point? Might as well just go out. Might as well shoot for the stars. You know what I mean? Because any man could cheat. I don't give a fuck if you say he ugly or not. Any man could cheat. They all got options. Every man has options. So that ain't going to work. You know? But this is why it's gone, man. And it ain't coming back. I mean, a man has to feel like a woman really likes him. And unfortunately, a lot of these days, you got people acting like they don't like somebody. You know, want to text back all late and shit like that. Now, I'm not saying that everybody has to, you know, I don't care about somebody texting back late. I care more about consistency. You know what I mean? If somebody really like you, they're going to consistently text you back, right? They might not text you for a day or two, but they will consistently keep texting you back because they like you. Somebody like you going to say good morning. Period. But now women are acting like men. I don't want to show this guy I like him because then he'll stop liking me. Why? Because the ones that really didn't like them did it. They don't understand that them dudes didn't like you. That's why they did it. Not because you was a good woman. Why would you stop being a good woman now? You know, that's like me being a good man and I'm gonna let the bad women, fuck it, I'm gonna be a player now. I could be right at my breaking point to find the right woman, but now I want to decide to be a player because of other women? Man, hell no. Nah. I'm not letting no other woman ruin my chances for any woman. So why would you let these men do it? Because that's what you're doing. If you hanging on to them too long, that's what you're doing. You caught up in some feelings with this person and this other guy right here, but you cannot see it or feel it or whatever. You don't feel no connection or whatever the fuck because you're connected to this other motherfucker, man. This is facts, man. That's why that shit happens. It's not good, man. That's why women should only date one guy at a time. And the moment he starts fucking up, just leave him alone. And I mean really fucking. I ain't talking about some little petty ass shit. I mean some clear sign like, yeah, let me leave this motherfucker alone. Because you dating 2 different, 3 different, 4 different guys, man. Your feelings all over the place. You gonna like this guy because of this guy because of that. Nobody's perfect. So you always gonna be liking different people for different reasons. And that's what men do too. I like her ass. I like her face. I like her titties. Man, get the fuck out of here like that. Nobody, people like that, they ain't gonna ever be able to like one person. I'm telling y'all, man. But men ain't gonna start doing this shit because they know that the other guys get the more play. They know this nice guy shit, this treating this woman shit gets you nowhere. So therefore they don't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. And that's why a lot of women, vice versa, that's why they're not submissive like they should be or want to be. Because they feel like, well, if I do this, these men don't know how to treat me when I do this, so I'm not doing it. So that's why, just like y'all women do this shit, you know what I mean? You don't want to be submissive or whatever. You want to, but you're not doing it to certain men, or you playing hard to get to certain men and all this. Why? Because you feel like if you start being nice, then they won't like you and shit. That's what men are doing. You know, it's sad that people are playing this little attraction bullshit. But if you were smart, I wouldn't play it with them. Because there's people out here who don't play games. You know, people have zero tolerance. You know, some of us, zero tolerance. Yeah, I like you. You know, I hate that. I would hate to tell a woman I like you and then she starts flaking, or I got him now I don't want him. Oh, well, it's worth the risk. It's better for you to take that risk now than to be waiting later. Oh, does she like me? Does she like, man, fuck that. You wait 6 months later and find out she don't really like you. She been fucking some other guy. Or vice versa. He been fucking some other girl. You know what I mean? You thought, oh, does he like me or not? All this bullshit, man. You gonna know if a man like you. I ain't gonna say that the motherfucker gonna just like do every damn thing for you and never say no or nothing, but you gonna know. But the problem is, will you be attracted to it? Because a lot of females, once they see that they can have somebody, they don't want it. Same thing with the men. So it's on y'all, man. Or you could keep ignoring the fact that a motherfucker don't put effort in a paragraph. You could keep ignoring that a man ain't trying to be sweet towards you. Because I'm trying to tell you, the women that are happy with their little husbands or boyfriends and shit, I bet you he's being sweet to her. Keyword happy. I didn't say just with somebody. Happy with somebody. I bet you he's been sweet to her. I bet you he texts paragraphs to her. See, y'all got the game all twisted, man. Listening to this dumbass new generation hip-hop bullshit and all these dating sites and all this Steve Harvey shit. Wait 30 minutes, 30 days, all that fucking shit. Why you gotta do that for somebody who's right? If they right for you, you ain't gotta play games. It's like fucking, that's elementary. That's elementary, man. If you like somebody, why the fuck you, oh, my pride, I'm act like I don't like. That's stupid, man. Fuck that. I'll let a motherfucker know right away. Hey, I like you. If they don't like me back, oh, fucker, well, now I know. Fuck it, man. It is what it is. You're going to take losses anyway. I'd rather take a loss from somebody that I didn't put much into versus somebody I'm sitting around waiting for months, wondering if they like me and all that bullshit. Fuck all that. Shit ain't worth it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to tell. To me, you know, they're going to tell you, oh, no, that ain't it, and all that bullshit. They're going to tell you this, but don't believe that. Believe their actions. You know what I mean? If a woman never wants to text me or something, she could say she's busy all the fuck she want to. I'm not buying that, because if I was so fucking special and so like, oh, I can't pass this opportunity, she would make some type of way. Even if it was just a little text, she would do that. That's not even much of an effort. So you can't tell me that people are so damn busy that they can't text you back. Ever. Not buying that. Ever? Nah, especially if you steady reaching out to them. That's disrespectful. But y'all gonna ignore it because you think you gotta have this motherfucker. Because you don't realize that you can like somebody, you're gonna like somebody way more when they actually like you back. Just as much as you like that motherfucker, I'm telling you, you're gonna come across somebody one day that you like just as much as him, but they gonna like you back. But that's only if you follow the rules. If you constantly trying to like somebody that don't like you and all these other motherfuckers just passing you by, how the fuck you gonna find this person? You not. Because the bottom line is, man, I hate to say it, but females are attracted to motherfuckers who act like they don't care. Bottom line. And that's the problem. And until they stop doing this, expect the same results. Expect the same results. It's not that you're wrong for what you're attracted to, I guess. Sometimes it is. But you can't help it to a certain extent. But the problem is, once you see that this person is not attracted to you the same, and you don't leave it alone, that's where the problem comes in. You know, y'all don't want to accept it. Y'all don't want to feel rejected. But it's better to feel that than to try to marry them or have a kid by them or something, and then they still don't really want you. Fuck that. A lot of people, that's what happened, man. They really didn't want a person, but then they kept fucking with them or something. Maybe sex or something like that. Maybe situations. Man didn't have a place to live or something. And then eventually they end up getting pregnant or something. Now it's a big situation. Now it's a big problem. Now you're pregnant by a guy who really don't want you. So now you're going to cheat. Not even worth it. Nah, man, y'all can't let people take y'all happiness, man. Even if it means just being alone. It's better to be happy and be alone than to be dealing with people who are dealing with a bunch of other people and lying to you and act like they care about you when really you could clearly see that they don't. Because if they did, you would clearly see it. It's no mistaking. A person is not going to allow you to wonder if they like you or not, if they really like you. It's not going to happen. In the beginning, all right, I get it. But after a little bit of, especially if you told them, I like you back, there's no excuse for them to act like they don't like you still. Unless they really don't. That's why you tell a motherfucker flat out, stop trying to act like you don't like a man and all this, following these rule books. Fuck all that. Just tell the motherfucker you like him and then see how he starts acting then. Because what men will usually do, just like women, once they, she likes me now I'm going to act like my real me or pull the mask off and all this bullshit. That's why you just tell them flat out. That's why, you know what I mean, it's best for a man to do this. But this is why a lot of women reject men in their inbox and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Because a man is actually trying to show that he likes her, and she's already trying to talk to men who don't. So she's going to reject that guy. Since I can't have what I want, now I don't want nobody, is what they be doing. Not realizing maybe you would like this motherfucker to actually like you. But you so worried about the ones that don't, you can't see it. And that's the whole moral of the story, people. The moment you see that they don't really like you, you have to let them go. There's no point. It's going to be their loss in the end, more than likely. And even if it ain't, it's not going to be your loss. So who gives a fuck about if they find somebody else? Oh, well, you know you're a great person. You know you're a special person. You're going to make somebody happy one day. Who gives a fuck about what they doing? Make sure you just keep self-improving. I don't see nobody. I hate to sound cocky, but I don't see no man all across the board fucking with me. And I'm going to make sure that I do everything I got to do to keep that way, to keep me feeling that way. So if a woman doesn't want me, it does not bother me. It just doesn't, because I really feel that if it was a right woman, it would not have happened, for one. And for two, I know what I can make, I know what I could do for a woman. So again, if the man is the right man, it's not going to be all this bullshit. So you liking the wrong person, basically. And you don't have faith to believe that there is somebody actually better than this little fantasy motherfucker that you got in your head, or because he want to act like you can't have him. Meanwhile, he fuck anybody, but you can't have him? Nah, he just don't want to give you no relationship, right? So therefore, leave the motherfucker alone. You got women who will chase after a guy that don't want a relationship, but then the other guy say, hey, yeah, I'm looking for somebody to try to be with and get to know. They'll leave that motherfucker in his dust. But they'll chase after this other motherfucker who clearly said, I don't want a relationship. Why is that? Because the attraction, like I said, the law of attraction, especially with females, they want what don't want them. Plain and fucking simple. Plain and simple, people. So men, like I said, man, men got tired of that shit. The bad bitches ruin it for the good women. I'm not bringing you no fucking roses. Why? Because you're going to look at me soft. And all this other shit. I'm not texting you a bunch of paragraphs. Why? Because you're going to think you got me and all this other bullshit. And you're not going to want me. So there's y'all answer to why men are acting the way they are. It's 2 reasons. Well, actually, it's 3. 1, they don't really like you. That's number 1. Number 2, because they know if they start acting like they like a woman, most women don't want you no more. Number 3, they just a player, which basically equivalates to they really don't like you. Because if a man really like a woman, he would try to at least try to not be a player no more and be like, I'm gonna try to make it work with this girl. But you got women doing this shit too on the other end, so don't act like it don't happen the other way. You know, that's why a lot of women ain't been submissive, and they aren't cooperating with a lot of men, and they are the way they are, mean, deceiving, angry, all that shit. Why? Because they fed up with a lot of men. They feel like if I let this man know I like him or let him fuck, then he won't want me no more. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, they gonna do what they do. They gonna play these games. But you ain't gotta play games with somebody who really like you. Where you at, Albert? You still in Michigan? I see you in the press box. But yeah, man, I'm gonna leave this shit alone, man. Y'all gotta stop doing this shit, man. Man, I stand so fucking firm when I say this. They have too many options. Stop believing that you are the only motherfucker they texting, talking. That's bullshit. You even lucky if this shit happens after y'all get married. I hope it does, but let's be real about it. Motherfuckers don't know how to act when they get somebody right. They just don't. They just don't, man. Unfortunately, people don't stand for honor, loyalty no more, and all that other shit. They just don't. It's more about me. I don't give a fuck about nobody but me. They're not gonna be like, man, you know what? Look at that fine ass girl about to let me fuck tonight, but I love my woman, man. I'm going home. That shit ain't gonna happen. I mean, it's rare, and if you do, you got one hell of a motherfucking dude, man. And women ain't passing that shit up either. You know what I mean? They might pass up sex, but other shit, you know? So that's what it is, man. You know, they always got somebody on deck. You know, if they not giving you full, you imagine this, man. It's cold as hell, man. Imagine this, y'all. You know how you are when you like somebody. You know how you are towards them. You want to tell them good morning and all that shit, right? Or if you're interested, should I say. Let's just say interested. We ain't got to say like. You want to tell them good morning and all this other bullshit, right? So should that person. Even if you was busy, you would at least tell them good night or something, right? So would that person. You would at least put some effort into your paragraphs or to your text. Sometimes it don't even got to be a paragraph. You would just see the effort. You know what I mean? You would see the effort. It would not be dry. So would they. Why do you give them a pass for the signs of somebody don't like you, but they don't give you the pass? Or should I say, why do you give them a pass when you clearly know the signs of them not liking you? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I don't care if you're wrong or not. I'd rather be wrong about somebody liking me than to be wrong about them not liking me. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I feel. Because even if somebody really did like you, man, I'm telling you, man, if they feel like, damn, he or she feel like I don't like them. Let me clarify this. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. They're going to hit you back up. Like, where you been at? Shit, I thought you wasn't that interested in you. Yeah, of course I am. You know what I mean? That's how it go, man. So all that fucking fall back on somebody you think that don't like you, you're going to find out they really like you or not. Now, if two people do it, you might have a fucking problem. If both of y'all doing the same shit, like, let me see if this motherfucker like me, and they doing it too, now you might have a problem. But sooner or later, somebody gonna break it and say, fuck it. Somebody gonna swallow their pride and try to hit this person up. But again, if you've told somebody you like them, man or woman, and they still acting a little shady and distant and shit, it's because they talking to other people, or they really don't like you, or they don't want what you want, or whatever. So fuck it, man. Why are you worried about it, man? Y'all gotta pull y'all fucking, you know, you gotta put on your big girl and big boy, you know, pants, whatever fuck you want to call it, and man the fuck up and say fuck them. You know, you got to be cutthroat until you find somebody who ain't trying to cut your fucking throat. Because even, man, when it comes to men, another thing why men don't do this. We do all this shit and you fucking somebody else and you using me for attention. See, that's the problem with a lot of women. They'll act like they're interested just to keep you around for their attention. No. I tell y'all as a man, you'll know if she like you or not. If you see this little subpar bullshit, you know, maybe she's scared to like you. That could be. You know, but then that's when you talk to her about, like, you don't gotta be scared to like me or something. You always attack what you think. And if you still ain't seeing it, you still was communicating to her, then you know that she really don't like you. Don't go by her fucking words, man. Don't go by a woman's words. Her actions, not her words. Her words are gonna tell you, oh, nah, I do like you. I seen a girl tell me, oh, I'm just hurt. I'm not in a relationship. That girl was in a relationship out the blue. Like, I've seen it done to people. So don't tell me this shit don't exist. It happens all the time. That's why, you know, no woman that likes you is going to tell you that, how could I put this? No woman that likes you is going to tell you that I'm not ready or some bullshit like that. Unless the only pass I give is if a woman been in a long-term relationship. That's the only way. But if she was single and shit, nah. She been single for a couple years, 3 years, 4 years. Telling you that, she's lying, man. Women want a man. You see them on Facebook all the time talking about, crying about, where's a good man at? And you gonna believe that dumb shit? You stupid for that. Sex to a woman, or attention to a woman, is like sex. It's like a man who really don't want a woman, but I'm a fuck. Well, I really don't want him, but I'm gonna take his attention or resources. That's what women do. Understand this shit, man. And as y'all women, a man who really wants you, the only way that a man who wants a woman and likes a woman but won't put in effort like this, or whatever the roles is, whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about, the only way a man would do that is if he's unsure about that woman. If that woman made it blatantly clear, hey, I want you, that man gonna put effort. I'm not saying it's gonna be all about you and shit, but he knows you like him, right? So there's no way he's gonna be pulling this, I'm only gonna send her a one-word paragraph and all that bullshit. You already made it known that you like him. Or if you, even worse, if you already fucked him. Cause a lot of that's what you getting this from. These niggas won't send paragraphs and all that, cause you already fucked him and he didn't want you. But them nice guys that did want you, you didn't want to fuck with them because the law of attraction caused you to fall victim because you somebody who actually wanted you, you didn't want. You wanted to chase after the ones that didn't. And that's what's going on. That's why as a man, I'm telling y'all, man, as the moment you see a woman not want you, don't sweat her. If you see a woman in public, she look good, she not looking at you or speaking to you saying hi, why the fuck you looking at her, speaking to her? Fuck her. You see what I mean? You got to be this way. Why would I be all, hi, how you doing? You don't even care if I exist. No. Give a fuck. Gotta be this way, man. Respect who respect you. Fuck with who fuck with you. Plain and simple. All that other shit, you basically letting people use you, man. You could be giving that energy to the next person. Right? All this shit that a lot of these women wasting on these men, these what you call fucking temporary motherfuckers, you could be saving that shit for your husband the one day. But not if you letting everybody use you all up and shit. It's gonna be hard for him to look past, man. You fucked him, and then you fucked him. Damn, how am I gonna overlook this shit? Like you a lot, but shit, a man can only do so much. But y'all don't get it, man. Y'all gonna keep chasing after people who don't really want you. The signs are there, man. And then y'all gonna keep defending the women who are causing a lot of men to act this way. Hell nah. You know, I used to want to get married all the time. But now that I know about this fucking, she could take half my money and all this bullshit, it's like, shit, is it really worth it? Why is that though? Is it because of the good women who make me feel this way, or is it because of them so-called bad bitches and heartless women and shit? See how they fucking up the game? But y'all defending that. A lot of them men that are doing y'all the way they doing y'all, it's because of some of them women have hurt them. So now they feel like, oh, now I gotta hurt you or play you before you play me. Same thing with these women. Same thing. Let me hurt him because some other guys hurt me. So I need misery. I mean, misery needs company. Let me try to make people join. Man, fuck that. Either you gonna try to fuck with me or you're not. Plain and simple. And that's not disrespect to people. You know, that don't mean that you're trying to be cocky or something like that. It just is what it is. If a woman ain't fucking with me, you, whatever, or a man ain't fucking with you, then fuck it, man. Why are you wasting time? That's all you doing. You're not convincing nobody to like you that don't like you. It's just not going to happen. However, there is the right person is going to like you. It just ain't time yet. Keep building yourself up and shit. Even if there ain't a right person, who gives a fuck? I'd rather be alone for the rest of my life than to be caught up in some child support or divorce court or a woman fucking another man and I'm giving all this energy to her, all that bullshit. Say y'all women fucking this guy, that guy, you know, giving your feelings to this one or that one, all that bullshit. Why would you want to do that if that's not the right person, man? When you see the signs, leave these motherfuckers alone. You have to. You know, I know it's hard if you in a relationship with somebody and you start seeing the signs. It's kind of harder. Yeah, I get it. You got a kid by somebody. It's kind of harder. Yeah. But I'm talking about, for the most part, even then, you still should find a way to leave. You're going to have to, because they're going to play you anyway. But I'm more or less talking about people who are getting to know people. When you see the signs, man, don't even fuck with them, man. It is what it is. It's going to bother you like, damn, man, I was really worried about that girl. But guess what? That shit going to come back on them, too. They're going to remember that guy. Like, oh, damn, I remember that guy that actually was trying to like me and I didn't want to. I remember that girl that was liking me. I passed up all these good women for some fucking pussy. Now I got fucking diseases and everything. You know what I mean? They going to regret that shit, too. And another thing about this regret shit, that's another problem. People worry about how a person feel. Like, of course they gonna regret it, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna store that in my mind like, oh, I can't wait till God makes them regret me. Nah, I don't give a fuck. I already know what's gonna happen, so I don't care. Moving along. You see what I mean? I don't know why that server just bent over like that, but whatever. That's another topic. I'm just saying though, like, yeah, they're gonna regret that shit. However, that's still not gonna make them like you want to be liked. You know, that's a big thing though. Like, people feel like, well, I'm a great guy or girl, so they gonna regret losing me in the end, and then they gonna like me. Nah, they still ain't gonna like you. More than likely, nah. They just gonna regret, like, damn, that was a good person. Why didn't I try to see if I liked them or something? But, you know, these people already got their mind set on who they like. You know what I'm saying? And some of them are texting and fucking with so many different people that, shit, they don't even know what the fuck they like. You know what I'm saying? And how do you know this? Because people are as faithful as their options. When somebody really only got you as an option, they hitting you up. They not, you know, that's why you get in this space. Like, they not hitting you up for days and all that, because they talking to other people. So let them talk to other people alone. Why do you say this? Well, Tawan, don't people have the right to explore? Yeah, they do. But if they really felt that you was so special and you was really the one and shit, they would have stopped that shit in their tracks and said, let me just focus on this one right now and see what's going on. See, they didn't like you like that, so fuck them. Right? No way around it. Stop giving these motherfuckers passes to keep playing you, because that's what's going on. Manipulation, lies, deceit. That's all it is. You got to understand that most people are not good-hearted in this world, man. Y'all still caught up on, you know, you might be a good person. You think people are how you are, how you would react to something. Everybody not going to do that, man. They just not. And if you dealing with a woman, you already know that somebody else she was already at least talking to somebody else. At least. So y'all men, you can't even, I guarantee you a lot of women will fuck with me if they was not caught up in their feelings with some other guy. And I'm not saying that to be cocky. I'm just giving y'all an example of how this shit can happen. Like, if somebody's caught up with another guy. If another guy is caught up with other girls, he can't give you his all, and he's not going to. People are only as faithful as their options, man. If you their only option, they run into you when they want to talk and all this other shit. They ain't, I'm just going to ignore her text and all that. Nah, it don't work that way, man. So you'll know, man. You will know if you're their only option, and you will know if they really want to only see if you're their only option, all that, man. So y'all got to stop giving people excuses, man, passes. You got to learn this, take a L. Like we used to say back in the day as a kid, take a L. Y'all scared to take L's. Honestly, though, it's not an L. It's only an L if you keep trying to hold on to these motherfuckers and see if they really like. Now you taking L's. You taking L's in your bank account. You taking L's because you fucking them, as far as a female anyway. You know what I mean? You taking L's emotionally. They damaging you. You might get to the point that where you might be a bad bitch and want to start playing with men. Or you might get to the point you want to be a player as a man and start playing them. You don't want that. I don't want a woman that I'm supposed to be with to be missed out on or suffer because of some dumbass females in the past. Hell no. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to let that happen. I don't give a fuck if I seen a billion bad women until I get to the right one. I'm not, them billion bad women that was bad for me, I'm not letting them cause my future to suffer. I'm going to get that woman, the right woman, and they going to see it. And I'm going to make sure, well, I ain't going to make sure they see it. It's already going to happen. You know, life has a funny way of doing that. They're going to see that shit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let them cost me a great opportunity later. And women do this shit too. They allow men in their past to cause them to miss out on great opportunities. Or they allow men that just want to fuck to cause them to miss out on a great opportunity of a man who actually wants them. Because again, not only does you showing that you want a woman usually cause her not to want you, but also if you're involved with another man and then the right man come along, you're not going to feel that full effect, that connection and all that, because you're caught up with somebody else. It's just not, it's not going to happen. Just like if men are fucking with multiple women, he's not going to be able to feel the full connection of how he might feel about you. The motherfucker actually might love one of these girls he's fucking, but he can't see it because he's fucking all these multiple women. It's too many varieties. You know what I'm saying? You can't see it. He can't see it. Even if he might. And that's what happens with a lot of women. You talking to multiple men, you're not going to be able to see it because such and such might have this going on that you like, and the other guy might have that, and this and that, and you always gonna find different shit, so you just gonna stay confused. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna happen. Or you're already involved with another guy, you already fucking another guy, but he not treating you right, and the other guys show up, another great dude show up, you're not going to see that full effect because you're caught up in your feelings with this guy. You still texting this guy. You still wondering what this guy's doing on. You still letting this guy come over and fuck while you dating the other guy. All I do is laugh at the shit because once God shows you, see, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. If you move right and your intentions are right, God will protect you from anything bad. That's why I don't worry. All you gotta do is say, God, don't let it work if they wrong. And then when God show you the signs, you gotta be woman or man enough to say, all right, on to the next one. But if you constantly trying to make people like you that don't, God's showing you, hey, this person don't like you, this ain't the one, how you gonna find this person, man? AKA females caught up in their feelings with another man and a great man come along, but she can't see it. She knows this guy's a great guy, but she can't see it because she's already fucking somebody else. She might be fucking 2 or 3. She might be talking to 2 or 3. So that great guy, she's not gonna see that. She see it, but she don't feel the full effect as if she was sitting back waiting, not dealing with people like that really. She would feel the full effect of how much she really likes that person. Same thing with a man. If he's out fucking a bunch of women, this is why they pass up on great women. It's not because they don't want, some of them want a great woman. They can't see it. They don't get the fact that if you fucking multiple women, it's going to be hard for you to get the full effect of who this woman is, the feelings of how you really feel about her energy and all that. But they don't get that. And they're not going to get it. So, I mean, what's the point? All I can do is worry about me and drop videos to let y'all know some real shit, because this is some real shit, man. You can take it or leave it. I don't know no other way to put it. I'm tired of hearing this, he don't like me, and I keep putting the videos out every damn day. Y'all not listening because y'all don't want to accept the truth. That's all it is, and that's fine. You know, it was hard for me to accept it, but I accept it now. If a woman don't like me, I'm fine with it. It does not bother me because I don't look at it as a loss. Back then, yeah, I look at it as a loss, but it's not a loss. You know, it's only a loss if I actually put time in this woman and then in the end find out, damn, she didn't want me no more. But even then, that's not a loss because I still look at what I got from it. She could have made me a better man in ways, you know, certain things made me for the next woman and shit like that. So nothing to me is a loss when dealing with a woman. Because I'm not, it's just not. And plus I chose to deal with that person. And that's how a lot of women see it. Well, I wanted to fuck the guy. So I don't give a fuck what Tawana talking about on this video. But why you complaining then? If that was your choice. You know what I mean? Because women really, deep down, women, they don't want that. They don't want to just give up their shit to somebody. You know, you got the bad bitches. Yeah, they different. That's a whole different animal. Nobody want to even deal with them until they come back to reality and come back to being women. Ain't nobody dealing with them. Let them stay over there. You know what I mean? But we talking about women, real women who really want men out here. So y'all men, man, you right. If you start doing this nice shit, a lot of women gonna curve you, man. That's just the way it is. That's the. But guess what though? The right woman won't, man. And you can't just say, oh, cause you like a woman or cause she look good or something like that, that she's the right one. Nah, the journey's still going, bro. You know what I mean? The journey's still going. You got money to get. That's your girlfriend right now, that damn money. And I'm not just saying that just to say, hey, life's all about money. See, Tawana said, no. That is your girlfriend for now because, you know what I mean, you just got to get your money. That could be your therapy. You know? It is what it is though, people. Sometimes a woman like you, but she can't, she's involved with somebody, like I said before. Sometimes they know they like you. They might even feel the effect, but they with somebody else, so it is what it is. What can you do about it? You know what I'm saying? What can you do about it? See, they make all these rules and all this other shit. You know, even like I said earlier, a man who likes a woman, he will even probably break those rules of don't buy her no roses or don't text back and all that if he really like a woman. Just like these women will break rules too. You know, I'm busy. a woman who really like you, she gonna text you back. She'll break the rules of so-called I'm busy. Don't nobody go that long without texting somebody they don't like. Y'all just got to. I know it's hard. Like, man, that girl liked me, man. Nah, they deceived you. That guy really liked me. Nah, what his actions say. See, you're going by what he told you. What did he show you? What did she show you? A woman could tell you anything. A man could tell you anything. But what are they showing you? I know it's hard because you want to hear the shit. You know, people love to fall in love with words and shit. But that's where the deception come in. Fuck them words, man. Until you really know that, like, yeah, they earn my trust and I really feel that they really fuck with me. Fuck those words. Stay away from them motherfucking words, man. Because it's nothing but deceit a lot of times. You're so special, but they never hit you up. I only want you, but they never hit you up. Lies. It's easier to lie than to show you. You see what I mean? And as far as like, I'm going to let this shit go, man. But y'all women, man, y'all got to understand that since the topic is really women, it's the same thing with men. I understand that the so-called, the men who just want to fuck and all that, they the ones that's fucking it up for a lot of people. They not fucking it up for me because at the end, I'm going to get what I want regardless. You know what I mean? I'm not stupid enough to deal with women who don't respect me or don't really want me. As soon as I see it, I'll leave them alone. So they not fucking it up for me. Even if it means being alone for the rest of our life, I'm fine with that. But what women don't understand is if you want a man so much, you want this great man and all this bullshit, y'all got to stop kicking against men who actually show you they care and stop thinking that, oh, he's soft because he showed me he cared. This is stupid. So is a man soft if he shows his daughter he cares? He has to at some point. He's going to have to show some type of affection. A man cannot be, I'm a warrior against my daughter. Man, come on, man. He caring for his son, but he can't do that shit towards his daughter. He got to be a little soft towards, it's his daughter. He has to show some type of affection, but they don't want that. The moment you do that, the moment you show them that you like them and shit, they don't want you. They want the one who's not showing them attention because they think it's better. Because they don't know nothing about this guy or they can't have it. It's some dumb shit, man. And they always gonna do this shit. And they always gonna defend the women who are causing these men to do this shit. Because a lot of men actually want to be with a woman, but they like, man, it's safer to be a player. Fuck that shit. Because the moment I show this girl I care, she gonna pull some bullshit. The moment I act like I care, she gonna pull some bullshit. So this is why men do this. I'm telling y'all right now, man. A lot of men actually want a woman. I'm talking about players. Actually want a woman, but they know if they do this shit, they know they're going to get burned. But where I disagree with them at is they need to have more faith in God and they need to understand that the right woman will not do this. So they need to cut off the wrong ones immediately. So that's where I disagree with them at. But I see why they do it. And I see why women are not submissive and mean and deceitful and lying and plotting on men. I see why they do it, but I don't understand it. I don't agree with it. Because you are doing that because of some other motherfucker. Why I gotta suffer because of what he did? Why do you gotta suffer because of what another woman did? That's bullshit. But people are gonna keep cutting each other's throats. And I'm telling you, the moment I see a woman with a knife, I'm gone. She's not going to be able to cut my throat. I'm moving out the way. Good, gone. You know what I mean? You're not cutting my throat. I love myself too much. All I could do, you know, that's why I tell men, man, I don't agree with that, waiting to text a woman and all that bullshit. Trying to, because you understand that if you act like you don't want them, they want you more. I don't agree with that. Why? Because I want to let a woman know right away that I'm interested or I like you and see how you start acting then. Let's cut through the bullshit and all this. I'm going to act all that. Fuck all that. If it's real, I should be able to tell her. If this is what God's got for me, I could tell this person I like them. I could bring this person a rose if I want. I could text her 1,000,000 paragraphs if I want. And she's still going to like me because she really like me. So I ain't worried about that. So if y'all got to tiptoe and tap dance and play all these fucking games with these men and women, then obviously they don't like y'all. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have to play this game with something real. That's childish, man. Fuck all that, man. I'm done talking, man. Fuck it, man. You know what I mean? Stop protecting women. Women who are good, stop protecting the so-called bad bitches, because they the ones that's making it harder for y'all. They the ones that's making it harder. That's no excuse for a man's behavior. I get it. But I'm just telling you why a lot of men are the way they are. I'm not saying they deserve an excuse. I'm not saying it's right. I'm telling you why. Just like when it comes to women, I know why they do it. That's why I don't get mad. I don't even take it personal. Like, she must be some woman mad at men and shit, but she not about to do that shit to me. She can go ahead and do that to the next guy. I'm not joining to your misery, and you're not going to make me miserable by trying to cut my throat. So it is what it is. I don't give a fuck how much I liked you or thought I could like you. Oh, fucking well. You know what I mean? I know what I did. You know what I mean? I know my intentions was good. And therefore, if it wasn't supposed to be, God is just protecting me. Moving along. See, I didn't lose anything. Because I trust God, I know there's something. You know what I mean? I know God's got what I'm supposed to. If my intentions are good to have if you or your intentions are good, my intentions are good to have a husband or wife one day. The only thing you could do is follow God and understand that he didn't want that, so keep moving. Just keep your intentions good. When you start doing the same shit they doing, now you got to answer to God for it. Because you wanted to turn around and be the bad bitch or the player. Now you got to answer to God. Because you done somebody wrong. See what I mean? Fuck all that, man. I'm not stooping down to no level of no so-called baddest bitch or even a player. Because being a player could actually cost me what I really want. You know what I mean? If you're a man who really wants one woman and shit, being a player is probably going to cost you that. You're going to have to pick which one you're going to sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice being a player, or you're going to sacrifice the wife and be a player, or you're going to sacrifice being a player and get the wife. You're going to have to pick. You ain't going to get both. I'm more than likely sure you won't get both. And if you do, you're probably going to have to settle because you thought you could get your cake and eat it too. A lot of women make that mistake. I'm going to be this bad bitch right now. Then when I turn 30, then I'm going to be a wife. Not going to happen. Nope. More than likely, not going to happen. It could happen, but I doubt it. Not talking about women who had intentions and it didn't work out with guys. I'm talking about women who literally was trying to be bad bitches and players and shit. Nah, they think they going to enjoy this cock carousel till they 30, then they going to settle down. Nah, God didn't forget what you did. You still got to answer to God first. He might get you, then he might decide, you know what I mean? I'm not God. But trust and believe, you got to answer for shit you do. So, no, that's why I don't care about showing a woman that I like her or not. I'd rather get it out the way, man. That's what y'all got to get. And y'all women, even though you're the woman, get it out the way. I like you. See how he reacts then. Because it's one or two things. You know what I mean? He's going to start acting comfortable and act like he don't care, or he's going to start, she likes me. Now let me see what let me show her that I appreciate she likes me and shit like that. That's what men do. Some men like you, but they like, man, I can't like this girl because she don't like me. You know what I mean? She probably don't like me, so fuck it. I'm moving along. I ain't buying no roses. She ain't about to put me in no friend zone while she fucking the other dude down the street. Not happening. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, people, man. You know, I've been sitting in this parking lot for a minute. Time for me to go home, man. So, yeah, I'm done talking, man. So, men ain't buying no roses. They not texting paragraphs and all that bullshit. They not going to. Because they understand that this is more attractive when they act like they don't want a woman. So, unfortunately, it is what it fucking is. And women are the way they are because same thing. They understand. They doing the same thing. They listen to Steve Harvey now. Oh, if I do this, this is how you create a man to be attractive to you and all this bullshit. But what people don't get is people who have high value or feel they are high value, they're not going to deal with that. So if you want a high value woman or man, you're defeating your fucking purpose. Only people you're going to get is people who allow that to happen to allow everybody to do that to them and shit like that. You want that? No, I don't. So take it or leave it, man. Stop defending these females who are making these men. They destroying a lot of these men. These men are destroying a lot of these women. I'm not defending no man who is destroying. The world could be a place full of good women, but instead it's a lot of good girls going bad, why would I defend that? That's kind of gay. That's why I don't defend the player shit. Plus, you got little girls coming up. And the trend's going to continue if people don't stand up and kick against it. So I'm not for it. I don't care. I don't care if one of my best friends is a player. I like him as him, but as far as the player part, I don't agree with it. We're not children no more. You know what I mean? It's time to grow up. So it is what it is, people.